Before I got ready to sit down and record the episode, God took me to a chapter in my book and I had to do another self reflection. It was chapter 10 in my book. I'm going to share just a little bit with you, not a lot, just a little bit. All right. So, chapter 10, rebuilding my confidence. There was a time when I just didn't feel broken. I looked it. I was the biggest I'd ever been in my life, weighing 182 pounds. But the weight wasn't just physical. I was emotionally sick, mentally sick, spiritually sick. And my body was simply reflecting what my soul had been carrying. I had let myself go, not because I didn't know any better, but because I didn't care anymore. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't recognize the woman staring back at me. I had given up on myself. My confidence was buried under grief, trauma, and exhaustion. I was walking through what felt like death at the time, and I moved like someone who didn't expect to rise again. I'm going to stop it there. And I found myself having to give myself the courage to do this podcast because my confidence was going down again. So, the affirmation that I want to share with you is I had to reclaim my confidence. I had to speak life over myself. I had to honor my body, mind, and my spirit. I took my life back, and I'm taking my life back fully and unapologetically. So here I am. Here I am recording another episode for Simply Quanta Podcast because God had to remind me, I have restored you. I have rebuilt you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. I have given you purpose. And I need you to be active. You know, God shows up differently in quiet moments. Not loud blessings, not constant movement, but clarity. And today I got that. God is letting me know that sometimes He has to remove the noise so that we can hear Him clearly. So, not just silencing the noise in my mind, but getting me away from the atmosphere and getting me alone so that He can give me a word. Because sometimes we get so busy in life, we're navigating through life, we're working, we're seeing our friends, we're seeing our family, and sometimes we don't hear Him as we should. And so this is one of those days where God uses people so that you can pay attention because He's trying to speak to you. Because I was just going to be a couch potato today. I was just going to sit on the couch, mind my little brown black business, probably fall asleep. And He said, no, you're not. You're going to record this episode. I am preparing, not postponing, Quana. Clock it. That's a word. God is preparing, not postponing. Clock that. That's a word. Okay.